So here we are with our balanced life assessment. You have a PDF available to print out, or if you are interested in learning about how I have this digitally with my Apple Pencil, I'll fill it in so it's kind of like pen to paper, because it's very important to do this exercise pen to paper. So you can print it out or you can do it digitally. If you want to know more about that, just let me know. I'm going to grab my highlighter and start filling in my balanced life assessment. So what I do is just kind of start in the middle, like at the lowest, and build up. So I know kind of my main three areas I want to focus on, because I've recently done this exercise while I was kind of creating this version of the balanced life assessment. So I really just start by filling in the circle and working my way up. Or if I know there's a certain area that I'm really good with, like for instance, the last couple years I've done so much like audio personal development while I was cleaning houses. I'm telling you, I'm good on that for a while. Like, I don't need to prioritize that right now, but I do want to stay consistent with it, the 10 to 15 minutes a day, which I have in my schedule, which we'll talk about later. From there, I can assess each other area. I know health and fitness is the one that will be my lowest, because that's really where I've dropped the ball lately and where I really want to put a lot of my focus, along with my career and mission. So I just started working for myself again, and I'm really going to focus on intertwining my health and fitness business with my interest in learning more about spirituality and relationships, and really building an online business that will help duplicate the things that I say and teach, which is why I'm doing this video recording. So that's something I know I'm really going to work on a lot lately, and working on my community, because I've been so busy cleaning. I covered my friend's maternity leave, so I've been full-time, double-time cleaning, and now I need to pivot back to my mission and my priority of my health, and staying connected with my people and surrounding myself with positive people and uplifting people. So those are going to be my main three areas I want to focus on. You may not go about this exercise this way. You may just want to start filling out, really think about it, kind of change up. Like if you think like you need to come up here with your environment, and you really want to work on your money more, obviously, and your relationship's good, but it always you always need to prioritize working on your relationship, and your fun and recreation. I just got out of a weekend of fun with my mom and my boyfriend. So really, I think I'm going to fill these all in, because I feel like I've spent a lot of time prioritizing this, and I feel really good about this area. So now I'm going to come back to the money and go ahead and fill this in. And my environment needs a lot of work, but I know I want to mainly focus on these main three areas. And so that's really helping me line up. So, okay, so you can see how out of balance this is, right? This is not a very full circle. And the reason why I love this exercise is because it really helps you assess each area that's very important in everyone's life to really focus on, and not completely drop the ball in all these areas, So I love this exercise because it's a creative thing, which I love to do anything creative, or anytime I can make it creative to make it more fun, the better. So originally I found out about this exercise from my friend Michelle, and I've always loved it since. And the original wheel, this wheel, is the Wheel of Life assessment. And I have kind of adjusted it and changed it over the years, and it can be used in many different ways. I've seen people not do the rating scale, and then, maybe if you don't like the title here, or, that's irrelevant for right now, you want to add in another topic, go ahead and change the title. Do what works best for your life. I've also seen people do different pies and label, what is taking the most of their daily life to help put your focus towards those areas. Okay, so you can see this wheel is not full. This wheel is not going to roll. And we want our wheels to roll smoothly, right? We want our lives to roll smoothly, stress-free, or as low stress as possible. So it's really important to, assess your life every, 30, 60, or 90 days, however often you want to assess. I especially recommend doing it at the first of every year, just kind of as new year assessment, focus and plan, so that you don't wake up next year I didn't change anything, I didn't improve anything, and you're ready to improve your life. So let's go ahead and go to the next page. I've kind of broke this down to help you see from the original Wheel of Life, okay, what do I do next? How do I start tackling these areas and digging in and making this Wheel of Life assessment help me improve my life? So I've kind of broke it down. Like I said, however often you want to do this assessment is fine. You can revisit this, or you can take a piece of paper and do it, and just even you can even just come in here and put a number. If you are I am a 5 here, a 4 here, or I'm doing 1, 4, 4, 4, right? If that's all you want to do, you don't want to make it so creative, or, if you're not into doodling or whatever, that's completely fine. Just write it down on a piece of paper as we go through this. Okay, so let's go back. Write down your top priorities. So I'm going to grab my pen and write down, okay, health is my top, because that's going to help me improve every other area. My career and mission is to help women with their health and fitness. So mission and career, because that's going to kind of intertwine. And then what else was it? Community. So that kind of goes along together also. And that is that. So that's going to be my main 3 areas. And the top priority is your main focus. That's something that you're going to have to spend a little bit of time on every single day, because it's going to help in both of these areas most likely. And it may not in every situation, but you ultimately want to try to have your main priority be something that's going to help you in multiple areas of your life. Okay, so now take a minute and do some brainstorming. I really want you to set a timer for 5 or 10 minutes and really list out everything you can think of in these areas to think of what you can do to help get started in improving these areas. And I've done this lately, so I'm just going to go ahead and write down, kind of a few things that I know I need to focus on. But I really want you to fill this area up with brainstorms, because even if you think it's not possible right now, go ahead and write it down, because it may be something that you can work towards achieving in the next 6 months to a year or whatever. Okay, so I know that for my health, I need to do my workout daily, at least 5 to 7 days a week. Okay, so that's that. And I've also got to do my meal prep and plan daily. Okay, mission, career, and community. I'm going to start back up my fit clubs and challenges. Sorry, this is so messy. And what else? I'm going to work on my mission career. Okay, so my what I really want to do, and I've brainstormed this a lot over the last couple of years, so this is what I've really, dialed down and want to really focus on. So I've been working on this assessment, okay? So it's my Balanced Life Assessment. I need to launch this and get some feedback from my people, my friends, my family. Okay, let's back up. Feedback. And ultimately, I want that to lead to my Balanced Life Blueprint. And I also want to fix my house back up and get it rented out and get a new place. Okay, so this is an example. You write yours down. Okay, next page. All right. Here we are with the next page. Take a few minutes and consider your brainstorm. Consider those big goals that you want to reach in your life and start planning. Take action and be intentional about what you're doing on, every day, every week, every month. Or the year is going to go by. It's going by faster and faster, and we just have to take action. So come in here. I'm going to get my pen back out to show you, for example, how I'm going to do this, how I want you to do this. So, okay, so lifetime goal, I want to have rental property. That's something that my granny had a lot of success in. Property. My granny had so much success with rental property. So I definitely I definitely have a goal to have rental property. And I've rented my house out before. It was a disaster. I did not properly assess the individual who rented my house, and he completely destroyed it. Brought in a girl, and they just had a heyday destroying this house. But I've remodeled it, and now I'm ready to kind of finish up all the little loose ends that need to be completed here, and I want to rent my house out again and get a new place. So I've got big goals there, with also having VRBOs in awesome places. So, and another huge lifetime goal of mine is to maintain a healthy lifestyle, not just a healthy weight. It's not just about being skinny and being the smallest you can be. I reached that goal, but it's so much more important to balance every area of your life, or else you'll drop the ball in other areas. So that's why I'm all about this Balanced Life Assessment, really assessing all areas of your life more often than not, because boy, I have learned my lesson the hard way. So what else? There's one more thing I wanted to put here, which is working for myself, which I've done before, and I'm finally back at it again. But I want to be able to, be successful, and I know I have to really define that. And it's so important to really define what success means to you, because success is different to everyone. So really consider that. I need to define that more, and I want you to consider that. Try not to be vague. You really want to, think about being more specific with your goals. And that's why we've got these timelines where we are breaking down and giving ourselves deadlines, so that we do reach our lifetime goals, so that when we're on our deathbed, we're not laying there with regret. That's so important to me. Like, I just can't even. So that's why this balanced life assessment is so important to me. So let's keep on going. I don't want to get off track too much. Okay, so from my lifetime goals, I know that in 3 months, I need to be down. I need to have a goal of being down 24 pounds. And I got that because 2 pounds per week is a healthy goal to achieve. So today is 9, 24, 20. And you want to date what is in 3 months so that you can put this on your calendar and write it down. So in 3 months, I've already done this, so I'm going to show y'all this version. But I feel like this is a little overwhelming if you just see all this without seeing me work it out. So that's why I'm working it out for you in this tutorial to help you see how I work through this. So you can see right here where I've put down 24 pounds by 12, 24, 19. So by Christmas Eve, which is a great day to be down 24 pounds, I have like an actual deadline to achieve, and I can break it down. I need to be down 12 pounds in a month and a half. So it makes it easier to work down. And it's not like, oh, I need to lose and reach my goal weight of 130 in, like right here, I have my goal weight in 1 year. Well, hopefully I'll achieve it in closer than a year, but I want to be realistic. And I love food, so I don't want to give up all my favorite foods, but I know I need to be more consistent, obviously. So, anyway, just be, okay, let's see. I want you to be more specific. Have a time schedule and all that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stay here as we walk through the rest of it, because my handwriting is very messy. Okay. So from here, my weight, I want to achieve 130 by a year, and I went ahead and dated that. Maintain my weight long term, and my lifetime goal of having a healthy lifestyle and maintaining my goal weight. And I'm not going to be rigid about this. I just want to, kind of fluctuate with what's healthy. I think if you want to gain muscle, you have to understand that you may gain a little bit of weight on the scale. Weight fluctuates. That's normal. That's natural. That's fine. Moving on. What else? I wanted to focus on my finances, my career, and my community. So, like now, I'm getting back into my fit clubs, and I'm wanting to launch my online assessment, which I'm working on right now and getting feedback from my people, my friends, my family, and working on, really making this helpful, because I don't want to just put something out there that is not really helpful. It's helpful to me, but I don't know if it's helpful to you. This might be too much for you, and that's completely fine. There's lots of different assessments out there that are similar and that help you work through it if you just want it like bold and bold print, no circles, no diagrams like this. They're out there. If you want me to point you to that, I would love to, because some of my mentors have put some very awesome things out there in the world. So I also want to work on my finances. So in the next 3 months, my goal is to have another one of my credit cards paid off. And within the next year, I want to launch my Balanced Life Assessment, which the assessment is kind of the first step to my Balanced Life Blueprint. So within the year, I want to have that kind of complete with my feedback and actually launch it out to people who, may not know me, because I want to help as many people, many women as I can. So another one of my goals was rental property, right? My lifetime goal is rental property. So within the year, I would like to have my house completely finished, ready to rent out. And, obviously that'll mean I'll have to have a new place and all that, but this is my main goal that's going to help me to my lifetime goal, right? So 3 years, I need to be maintaining my weight long term, out of debt completely, and have a Miami house. Big goals right here, right? So, within 5 years, I'd like to have a VRBO house in Colorado. Dreams, hashtag dreams. Okay, so dream big, y'all. Like, even if you think it's unachievable, like right now for me, that's not very achievable right now. Like I just lost my, the majority of my full-time income, but that's why I've been working on my side gigs and my creative projects on the side for the past 10 years so that I could, take a break from working for other people in pursuit of working for myself long term. So that's what this is all about. All right, let's move on to the next page. Here is your template. You can print this out or use it digitally, write all over it. If you want to snapshot this with your iPhone or whatever device you're using, I think everything can like edit, markup, text overlay, or write these days. So you can edit this digitally as well. So you're not wasting a bunch of paper. Go green, save the environment, and do it however many times for however many goals. I think it's very important to do it for all your lifetime goals, maybe even like your goals you want to have done in a year, whatever you really want to brainstorm. This is an example of a mind map that I've seen out in the world, and I love this concept. It's a more creative way to really brainstorm your goals. So here's my example of one I've already filled out, and I know that may be a lot, but I am going to kind of break it down. Like, obviously, lifetime goal, get healthy. Well, there's a lot that goes into that, right? Like, I need to have a daily routine and stay consistent long term. So my goal weight over here, I need to take it 2 pounds a week at a time, because that's a healthy weight loss. So that's one of my goals. How am I going to do that? I'm going to have to prep my meals, make a meal plan, prep food ahead of time, possibly have a meal prep service. I'm definitely going to have to go to bed earlier, set my alarm so that I can do my morning routine, get my workout in, and all that. Now let's talk about workout. You may want to go to the gym. You definitely need a fitness plan. I use mine with my online workouts on demand. So whether I'm in my living room, I can access it from my TV, or if I want to take my iPad outside to work out or do yoga, or if I'm in a hotel like last weekend, I could just break out my iPad and do yoga while I'm on the go. And I love that accessibility for sure. So, okay, what else? This is something else that I've really learned a lot about recently. And we've heard about meditating for years, and it's all the rage lately, but because there's so many more people out in the world talking about it and teaching about it and making it easier to understand. And there are things such as Headspace that is a free app that you can download to get started, because it kind of walks you through as a guided meditation. It's awesome. Try it out. And you could even just get out in nature. That's very meditative. Or even like petting an animal. Like, I love just sitting with my animals and petting them. You really just forget about all your worries when you're loving on your animals, because you know they love you so much, Oh, they're great. And also about the animals and nature. Like, I realized a God, 2 or 3 years ago, I was just sitting watching my fish tank, and I just fed the fish, and I just sat there after a long day, and I was just watching them, and I realized, like, this is meditative. I feel like less stressed, so that can be very meditative. Even if you have like a single betta fish, just make that a daily habit to sit and watch your fish while they eat and forget about everything going on. You don't always have to be moving to the next moment, or you don't always have to turn the TV on as soon as you walk in the room, because the frequency of the TV being on is distractive to your brain, whether you realize it or not. So, I'm getting off track. That's fine. Let's move on. Next page. Oh, I wanted to mention this though really quick before I move on. So, every area that you jot down, go ahead and write out as many steps as you can think of. If you've got more ideas over here, more things to say, you want to add in another circle, it's completely fine. But I want you to try to be as specific, actionable, and measurable, and set a date if you can, or make it time sensitive. So let me show you what I mean by time sensitive. So go to bed earlier. Go to bed by 10 p.m. Set alarm for 6 a.m., whatever it is. Get a gym membership, whatever it is. Order an online DVD, or get a trainer. Call whatever gym to ask about their trainers. Really be detailed. Okay, now let's go on to the next page. Alright, so I added this little 1-week plan, and I really should have added a 1-month plan here too. And even if you don't have your planner next to you or want to grab it right now, go ahead and think about what you can do this week that will help you move closer to your goals. Because if you don't work on it this week, don't work on it next week, you're going to wake up in a month and nothing is going to change. Nothing's going to be better, and you have to take action to improve your life. Nobody's going to do it for you. And I'm preaching to myself here, come on. I'm telling you, I'm not saying any of this to make anyone feel bad about what they're not doing properly in their life, because I'm telling you, the mean girl in my head has done that, to me too. And I know we all have this mean person in our head that can say negative things, and I'm just trying to encourage you to take action towards your goals, because we all deserve to live the life that we want to live. Whatever success is for you, you can achieve it, but you have to take action. So I want to help you get a picture of how you can take that action in your life. So go ahead and jot down some things that you can do this week. And here's a daily schedule, and I'll add in a monthly schedule as well. Alright, I hope this was so helpful. Please let me know, comment and write me, text me, whatever you prefer to contact me through. Let me know that you've made it through this. Let me know what you thought, what you got out of it, any ahas, anything that you plan to take action on. Let me know. Alright, talk to you later. Bye.